So guys, what's going on? Evander Holyfield tells Manny Pacquiao not to retire from boxing. He tells Manny Pacquiao that, you know, he's still got a lot left. He still wants to see him fight. He goes, Manny Pacquiao's his favorite fighter. He enjoys watching him, and he doesn't want him to retire. And you know what? Evander Holyfield was one of the guys that said that Manny Pacquiao beat Floyd Mayweather. He got a lot of stick because most people, like myself included, thought that Mayweather beat Pacquiao. But here's the thing. I do think Manny Pacquiao's got a lot left. I actually think that Manny Pacquiao still can fight Crawford, still can fight Spence, and still can beat them. I think Pacquiao's still that good. I think a lot of people, you know, the hardcore boxing fans, don't think Pacquiao has a chance against Spence or Crawford. I disagree. I think Pacquiao does. I think Pacquiao showed against Thurman, right, that Pacquiao still got a lot left. A lot of people think that, you know, Pacquiao is not the fighter he was. He's not. 100% Pacquiao's past his prime. But that doesn't mean he's not good enough to carry on fighting. That doesn't mean he's not good enough to beat the current champions that are there. Listen, the only two guys that you would say that he would be an underdog against is Spence and Crawford, right? And to be honest, I haven't seen anything from either of those guys which tells me that they're invincible. I don't think they're as good a champions as what they were in the past. I think those guys are very beatable. And I think even Manny right now could beat them. I think Crawford's a tricky one, because Crawford's somebody that is a boxer, and he's quite a boxer tricks, whereas Spence is he's quite conventional, and Spence, you know what he's going to do, right? That doesn't mean that it's easy. It's a dangerous fight, because even though you know what he's going to do, it's hard to stop him doing that. But you can plan for Spence because he's quite orthodox. You know exactly what he's going to do. I don't think he's as good a boxer as Crawford, in the sense that Crawford can make good adjustments during fights, and he's a lot more smart. He's a lot more athletic, in the sense that, you know, Spence looks a bit more robotic, and he's more come forward and trying to destroy you, whereas Crawford's like he's a computer. He's trying to calculate things. He's trying to read data, and then he'll start picking you apart as soon as he figures you out, which is obviously a much harder style to beat than a guy that's, you know, come forward. I think Spence is a bit slower feet, if I'm honest. But would Spence be able to do to Pacquiao what he did to Mikey Garcia? I'm not sure, because firstly, Mikey Garcia doesn't throw in combinations like Pacquiao. I don't think Mikey Garcia's, in my opinion, I know people say he's got great feet. I don't think he's got as great feet as Manny Pacquiao. Whether Manny's feet are still going to be the same whenever he gets in the ring with Spence, who knows? But I still think Manny's still got a lot left. I still think he's got a lot left. Whether he can, listen, when I say he's got a lot left, that doesn't mean he's definitely going to beat those guys. I think he can compete with those guys and potentially beat them. You know, I still think that's why I think he should carry on, because I think he can beat them. That doesn't mean he's going to beat them. I think they're 50-50 fights, or maybe slightly 55-45 in their favor, but it's close fights. Even Manny at this age now, he's in close fights with them. That just shows how great he was. In his prime, those guys would have been no match for him. I'm pretty confident Spence and Crawford would have been no match for Manny in his prime. Agree with Evander Holyfield. Manny shouldn't retire. He should carry on fighting, because I believe he can beat the current champions at welterweight. I believe he can beat Spence and Crawford. So I think he should carry on fighting. But leave your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. Let me know what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? And guys, remember to please like, share, subscribe to my channel. See you guys in the next video. So guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are doing well. Obviously, very difficult times at the minute. I've explained it before. Just stay home, stay safe, keep yourself away from a social gathering. You know, keep yourself away from a lot. Self-isolate yourself, and just like I said, stay safe. All right, I want to talk a bit about Bob Arum's comments about Manny Pacquiao and Crawford. You know, Bob Arum has gone in on Manny Pacquiao. He told the media, leave old man Manny Pacquiao alone again. He was asked again, and he went in on Pacquiao again. Go and see the interview on Fight Hub TV. He says Pacquiao's an old man. Leave him alone. Terence Crawford will destroy him. Again, listen. The fact is that Bob Arum, I don't know. Bob Arum to me is a funny guy. He's a funny dude. He's a funny dude. You know, this is a guy that a couple of years ago said that Pacquiao could beat Canelo. But now he thinks Terence Crawford destroys him. And he actually thinks the fight's not safe. It's dangerous for Manny's health. Listen. If Kavaliauskas gave Crawford a good fight, right? Are you trying to tell me Kavaliauskas is better than Manny Pacquiao? Are you trying to tell me if Keith Thurman fought Terence Crawford that it would be dangerous for Thurman as Pacquiao just beat him? So if it was dangerous for Pacquiao, if it's dangerous for Pacquiao, then surely it's dangerous for Thurman, who got beat by Pacquiao. Bob Arum, I don't know whether he's trying to goad Pacquiao into taking the fight, but I think he promoted Manny Pacquiao for so many years. I think he should know about Manny Pacquiao's heart and his warrior instinct. Manny would still fight Crawford, and he could beat Crawford. I do think the fight's more tricky than the Spence fight, because I think Spence is more one-dimensional. I think Spence is more readable than Crawford. I think Crawford's a box of tricks. So it's definitely a hard fight. But I think Bob Arum's, he's talking nonsense when he says that, you know, Crawford's going to destroy Manny. Crawford's dangerous for Manny's health. Let's not forget Benavidez, who was on one leg, went 11 rounds with Terence Bud Crawford. Or 12 rounds, sorry. And he got knocked out in the last round. You know, so Terence Crawford's this monster, and, you know, Thurman's a bigger puncher than Terence Crawford. So why would Manny be afraid of fighting Terence Crawford? You know, it's like Bob Arum's talking rubbish when he keeps saying that, as if like Terence Crawford would hurt Manny. Like, no, he wouldn't. You know, he wouldn't. He's not gonna hurt him. Like, he could seriously damage him or something. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Who has Terence Crawford seriously damaged? You know, Amir Khan was well past his best, right? And he got knocked down in the first round, and he went another 5 rounds, and it looked like he could have gone more rounds with Crawford. I don't know why Bob Arum keeps making it out like Crawford's this monster, like Canelo, where he's a massive puncher, or Golovkin, where he walks through guys and bashes them up. He's a boxer, for God's sake. He's not going in there to destroy and hurt man. Like, of course, he's going in there to hurt Manny and says beat him. You know, and boxers go in there to knock guys out. But what I mean is, he's not known as that type of guy. He's not known as a big puncher. You know, he's not known as a guy that's... Yeah, Crawford could give you a sustained beating, which obviously is not good. But I don't think Crawford's fought anyone on the level of Manny Pacquiao. You know, even Manny at 42 is dangerous for Terence Crawford. You know, Kavaliauskas showed that. Kavaliauskas hurt Crawford. You know, Manny Pacquiao is still a very dangerous fight for Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford would be the favourite, but by no means I think Terence Crawford will walk through Manny. That's just a load of rubbish. And that's Bob trying to big up Terence Crawford, just like saying that he felt like Terence Crawford would beat Sugar Ray Leonard or was better than Sugar Ray Leonard. Nonsense. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. And that's my take on it. You know, Bob Arum thinks he doesn't want to make the fight between Crawford and Pacquiao because he feels that Terence Crawford will destroy Manny. We've heard it many times before. You know, he wouldn't have said that if Manny was still his fighter. But leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think. And guys, remember to please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.